Good afternoon. Welcome to Midlothian High School's commencement exercises for the class of 2024. Today's commencement is a formal ceremony in which we honor each student for attaining this educational milestone. As such, we ask that each of you respect the formality of the ceremony. Please silence all electronic devices and remain seated during the ceremony. We ask that you be respectful in applauding your graduate so that guests can hear their students' names being called. Please rise and remain standing when our graduates enter the stage. And as always, go Midlo.
Good afternoon. At this time, I ask that you all please remain standing for the presentation of the colors from the James River High School, NJROTC, and then remain standing for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and our country national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
You might want to give the chorus people a chance to go.
Yes. Welcome friends, family, staff, and above all, my fellow graduates. My name is Jeff Pang, your proud senior class president. In addition to a couple of my peers, Midlo administrator and school counselor, joining me on stage today are a few special guests. To my right are Dr. Mervyn Doherty, Superintendent, Honorable Lisa Huggins, Midlothian School Board Member, Honorable Mark Miller, Midlothian Board of Supervisory Representative, Honorable R. Lee Ware Jr., our 65th District Virginia House of Delegates member, Dr. Joseph Tyler, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Lisa High, Chief of School, Dr. Sharon Pope, Chief Academic Officer. Today, we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our life, ready to take on the world with knowledge and skill we have acquired during our time here at Midlo. As we reflect on our journey, we are filled with a mix of emotion, excitement for the future, nostalgia for the memories we have created, and gratitude for the support we have received along the way. We can't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. From late-night study sessions to group projects and extracurricular activities. We have worked tirelessly to reach this milestone. Each of us has faced our own challenge and triumph, but we have preserved and grown stronger because of them. I want to take a moment to thank our dedicated teachers and mentors who have guided us with wisdom and patience, sometimes too much patience. Your passion for education has inspired us to reach new heights and believe in our potential. To our families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your love has been our rocks through the ups and downs of this journey. To my family, 感谢你们的支持, which means thank you for your support. As we prepare to embark on new adventures, let us remember the lesson we have learned here at Midlo. The importance of hard work, resilience in face of adversity, and the power of community. Let us carry these values with us as we navigate the challenges and opportunity that lies ahead. One of the most beautiful aspects of our graduating class is our adaptability. From freshman year, as we learned virtually, to our senior year, where we prevailed in the last blackout prep rally to bring home the Spirit Stick. I have never danced so much in my life. Each of us bring a unique perspective and set of talents to the table, enriching our collective experience and shaping our future in ways we have yet imagined. Class of 2024, as we step out into the world, let us embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity. Let us dare to dream big, chase our passion, and make a difference in the life of others. We are the architect of our own future, and the possibilities are endless. Congratulations to each and every one of you for reaching this milestone. May your journey be filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. Here's to class of 2024. 祝你好运 means good luck. And now I would like to do a selfie to make it a tradition. It is now my pleasure to call to the podium our Superintendent, Dr. Mervyn Doherty. Thank you.
Congratulations
Midlothian High School class of 2024. Students, first of all, just take a breath. It's okay. It's going to happen. You're going to walk across the stage, hear your name, get your diploma, walk off the stage, go to your party. We promise you that. Okay? But first of all, we're going to do something that's just going to show you how much people care about you. So friends, family, I'm going to put you out of your comfort zone. On the count of 3, you're going to stand up and yell your student's name as loud as you can for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you. Thank you. Class of 2024, you may have just wondered, why would the superintendent of schools bring chaos to this gathering? Well, first of all, I wanted you to see the support that you've had for 18 years, that you also have this support the rest of your life. Now, with that support, there are expectations. And they're yelling and screaming because they've been waiting for this moment for a while. More than you. So here's the deal. You may be going to college. You may be going in the military. You may get a job. But you're going to have to do the following things. 1, at some time, you're going to have to get a job. Second, you're going to have to leave home. And when you do those 2 things, you get to join the rest of us in this room and pay taxes. So you have a lot to look forward to here. At this time, if you have served or are serving in the military, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Future graduates, if you are going into the military, would you please stand at this time to be recognized? Thank you. And finally, if you are a member of support services or emergency services such as police, fire department, emergency services, would you please stand to be recognized at this time? Thank you for your service to our community. I have the privilege each graduation to offer 2 scholarships that value $1,000 each. The schools have selected the students, and as I call your name, please come forward to receive your scholarship. First, Jeff Pang, attending James Madison University. And second, Diego Aspira. Oh, it's good. I was wrong. Diego. Where's Diego? Diego, get up here. Diego is going to the VMI this coming year. Congratulations. Let's give them both another round of applause. Now, before you get to walk across the stage, you're going to have about 5 more speeches, some recognitions. So I want you to get over that now, because it's coming. This walk is coming. I've had the honor to present graduation speeches over 150 times in my career. And this will be the last time that I get to give a graduation speech to a class from Midlothian High School. So remember this, as you go through stages of life, your life journey, you're ending one of those stages of life and entering a new stage of opportunity. One that has a lot of promise, a lot of opportunities, but we need you to walk through those doors. And we're excited about that. Everyone in this auditorium thinks that this class has unlimited potential. So here's some advice. Never let anyone outwork you. Always give your best no matter what the job is, no matter what it is. Second, speak the truth to protect your name. Show everyone you have integrity. I love the characteristics of the Scouts, and there are 3 that I want you to think about. Number 1, are you a trustworthy person? When you tell somebody something, they believe you. Can they count on you? Second, are you a helpful person? Do you help people who need assistance? Just to go out of your way to be kind. And third, are you a cheerful and friendly person? Nobody wants to be around a negative person. A positive person draws people to you and opens more opportunities for you because you have such a great attitude. As you go through this time, it's going to accelerate. Just think about this. You just remember when this school year started. You can remember when you entered 9th grade and they said these 4 years are going to go extremely fast. I will guarantee you this, if you're going to college, it will go like that. So your life was now on a bullet train. Never look back to say, I wish I would have. Go after those dreams, the passions you have. Go outside the box of your comfort zone and enjoy what life has to offer. Whatever your passion is, go after it. Graduates, I want you to remember this. If you're going to be successful, follow the words of Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There are 3 ways for ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. Patricia Gato gave a poem, and it is, be kind to others, take a look around. Although we are different, similarities abound. Try not to judge, pick on or tease. Treat each other fairly with kindness and ease. Wait until you know what's deep inside your heart. You may find a friend standing right beside you. Graduates, I am looking forward to shaking each one of your hands as you walk across this stage, wishing you the very best, and excited to see what your future has to bring. The only person you have to worry about is the one you look in the mirror in the morning. Do not disappoint that person you see every day. Be strong, be brave, and be passionate. As I have in every graduation speech, I leave you with this quote from over 4,000 years ago. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he show you the steps to take and give you peace. Midlothian, go get them. Go strong, go big. God bless.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Midlothian School Board representative, the Honorable Lisa Huggins.
On behalf of the Chesterfield County School Board, I would like to say, congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. Yay. Okay, you did it with a little help from your parents and your family and your teachers, administration, right? Probably even some of your friends, let's be real. So let's just pause right here and give them all an enthusiastic round of applause. Thank you. Not very enthusiastic, but that's fine. Later, right? All right, but we all know you did it. Congrats. So before I go any further, I'd like to say that this particular graduating class holds a special place in my heart. I was a high school teacher for almost a decade, and you are the last group of students that I taught. And even if I didn't teach you, I might have taught a sibling, or seen you around the halls, or at lunch, or at a pep rally. God knows those first years scared me. Y'all are crazy. Midlo has a special vibe. You're sweet and smart and loud. You're fun, you're vibrant, you're creative. And standing right here is an incredible honor. You will always hold a place in my heart. And that, honestly, is why the top of my head comes off when I hear adults shake their heads and say, kids these days, what's the world coming to? I go, do you even know kids? They're amazing. All right, here's a newsflash for you guys, right? Yeah. That sentiment is not new. Adults have been saying that about kids for generations, a lot of generations. Here's my favorite little quote from a famous head shaker. You'll love it. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. They contradict their parents, gobble up dainties, and tyrannize their teachers. Who do you think said that? That was Socrates, 2,500 years ago. Okay, so it never changes. I think it's because often people see kids, young adults, as an aggregate, like as a group. But I see you as individuals. These people in the stands and on the side, we all see you as individuals. We know what you've already accomplished, and we know what you're capable of accomplishing. Some of you may still think of yourself as a kid. Honestly, some of you haven't been a kid since the 3rd grade. But either way, tomorrow, gonna be a little weird for you. Do you realize you've asked for your last hall pass? That's actually awesome. Sounds great, but it is awesome until you realize you now hold the reins for your destiny. You do. It's a little scary. You are gonna write your destiny. Whether you do it actively or passively, you'll write it. With that in mind, I have 3 little tidbits for you. Number 1, be authentic. You are who you are. Don't try to be someone else. Don't wish you were someone else. It'll get you into situations where instead of belonging, you're fitting in. Brené Brown found that those were opposites. Belonging is the opposite of fitting in. For me, personally, no matter how much I wish it were true, I will never be a quiet, regal princess person. No, I'm loud, I get excited, and I interrupt. I am working on the interrupting. But once I truly embraced who I was, I could stop worrying about what other people thought about me, and that's when everything changed. Be authentic, own who you are, and keep growing. Once you accept yourself, you can then focus on people around you, and your true authenticity will come out and shine out of you. Side note, a little caveat here. There is a difference between being authentic and being a jackrabbit. Being a jackrabbit is not a personality trait, it's a growth opportunity. And that leads us to our next point. Never stop growing. Lou Holtz, famous football coach, said, in this world, you're either growing or you're dying. So get in motion and grow. I've got bad news for you, though. You can't grow and stay comfortable. Growth requires honesty, honestly looking at yourself and being willing to change. It requires stretching outside of your comfort zone. You've noticed that, I'm assuming by now, you've noticed that most of your opportunities lie outside of your comfort zone. It's unfortunate, but true. Eleanor Roosevelt said something that I used to tell my students. Do something every day that scares you. And keep in mind, doing something in spite of fear is not weak, it's courageous. Leads me to my final tidbit. Be kind. Dr. D stole it, but you can never have enough of it. All right, so you know you're going through stuff right now, right? Maybe your shoes are too tight, or you were too excited to eat, and you regret it now. Maybe your grandmother couldn't be here because she's sick. That makes you sad. Well, look around you. Every single person you see is also going through something. Think about this for a second. What people say to you and how they act says more about them and what they are going through than it does about you. Do not take it personally. So keep that in mind and be kind to people even when they may not deserve it. You never know how your act of grace could positively affect someone. So that's all I have. Be authentic, never stop growing, and be kind. Stay sweet, God bless you, and I love you all. Thank you.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Midlothian School Board, the representative, the Honorable Mark Miller.
Man, it is nice to see all that blue and gold. Good afternoon, Midlothian graduates, Chesterfield County Public Schools, teachers and staff, and I suspect incredibly proud family and friends of those that are graduating. I am Mark Miller, and I have the distinct privilege to be serving as your Midlothian supervisor on the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors, and it is an honor to speak before all of you this afternoon. On behalf of the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors, I want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to all of you. This is an important day. It's going to be a day you're going to remember for the rest of your lives. It's one that is well earned and anticipated for some time. We are all so proud of you. I bet you felt that when Dr. Doherty asked everyone to stand up. Could you feel the love? You could feel it. It was definitely in this room. We are all so proud of our dear Midlothian graduates for all that you have accomplished and all that you will accomplish. Your parents, Chesterfield teachers and staff, held the ladder while you climbed towards today's graduation. And let me announce that you have all arrived. The famous poet T.S. Eliot once wrote the following phrase: "To make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where you start." Today is an end. An end of high school? Yeah. To be celebrated and appreciated. But today is also a beginning. But a beginning to what? Dear Midlothian graduates, you're probably getting that question all the time. So, what's the plan? What you planning on doing next? So you're at the end of one phase of your life and you're starting another. It's a beginning, but a beginning to what? You may not know that, and you know what? That's okay. But I think I have a starting point for you if you're willing to hear me out. Let's begin with an absolute truth. You're a miracle. You are a miracle. Just think about it in the circumstances that had to play out for, I don't know, thousands of years, what your ancestors had to survive, who knows what, harrowing experiences they were dealing with throughout the millennia that's leading to the miracle of your birth. Can you imagine what your great-great-great-great-great-grandparents had to go through and survive to ultimately lead to you? The thought is absolutely mind-boggling, and I suspect that you don't even have to go back that far. I suspect that you could talk to your parents and your grandparents and friends, and they can share incredible stories of survival. You are a miracle, and don't you ever forget it. And so is everyone else. And don't forget that either. And because you are a miracle, and you are gifted with the opportunity to live a life to fullest blossoming and greatest good, you are a sacred, worthy, luminous miracle, and don't you ever forget it. Today, my dear, dear miracles, you are graduating from high school. You are all at the beginning of an adventure of your choosing. Make good choices. You will make mistakes. We all do. Learn from them, and then next time, make a better choice. Your ancestors learned from their mistakes and survived, and you can too. We are also proud of our dear Midlothian graduates for all that you have accomplished and will accomplish. You are at the end, and you are at the beginning. Beginning of what? I guess we'll find out. Enjoy today to its fullest, and every day going forward, every day is a gift. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I couldn't be more grateful or more proud of all of you. Congratulations on this day of graduation. I know that you're going to make us all proud. And I can say with a great deal of enthusiasm, truth, that we all believe in you. Thank you.
I'm now excited to introduce our Just for Show choir, who, under the director of Mr. Finn, will perform The Road Home. Please join me in welcoming our class salutatorian, Megan Lamberson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Megan Lamberson, and I am so blessed and humbled to be here today. Congratulations to my classmates and all of the amazing people that make up the Midlothian High School class of 2024. On behalf of our class, I want to take a moment to thank all of the teachers, coaches, staff, family members, friends, peers, and mentors who supported us unconditionally and never gave up on us throughout our journey to graduation. I would be up here all day if I started doing specific thank yous, but I just wanted to, for a moment, thank my mom, my dad, and my older brother Luke for everything. You guys are my people, and I'm so thankful for you. I encourage everyone to give an extra thank you to the people who guided you here, no matter who they are. Without them, none of this would be possible. So thank you so much to everyone here today, and to those who couldn't join us. While it is such an honor to stand here, I feel as if I'm in no position to be handing out life advice, as I haven't done any more living than anyone else. Instead, I would like to highlight a piece of wisdom I gathered over the years, from none other than Kyle Guy. For those unfamiliar with this name, Kyle Guy was a part of the 2019 UVA basketball team, a team that I am probably a little too passionate about, and one whose NCAA tournament run symbolizes more than just a moment in sports. It is a team that proves no matter how bad things start out or how bad something is going, it can and will always get better. It is a story that highlights how the absolute lows make the highs that much sweeter. In the documentary highlighting the season, my favorite player, Kyle Guy, repeatedly shares a motto that got him through the tournament. 5 words that shaped how he responded when times were tough and how he motivated himself to keep fighting no matter how bad it looked. The motto being, "It doesn't end like this." I found these words time and time again, as I watched it time and time again, simple yet so powerful. It doesn't end like this. The idea that it doesn't end like this, while seemingly obvious, can be applied to so many different aspects of our everyday lives. While Kyle used it to describe a basketball game where his team inevitably trailed late in the game, relying on miracles to win, I feel as if it perfectly sums up our 4 years here at Midlo. Our first day of high school, a day we envisioned either with anxiety or anticipation for so many years, was one that none of us could have imagined. We started our journeys in our rooms, half asleep, in our pajamas, looking at a whole bunch of blank screens. While in that moment, we could have only dreamed of standing here today with so many good memories to hold on to, so many new friends, and so many people here excitedly cheering us on. Thinking about us and how our high school careers began, I can't help but wish I could go back to tell all of those 14-year-olds on a Google Meet call that it doesn't end like this. Now, 4 years later, we stand here today, minutes away from graduating and starting the next chapter of our lives. And I am so thankful that our time at Midlo didn't end how it began. Even though when we were starting out, it didn't feel like we would ever get to experience high school the way we had imagined, today I can confidently say that we did, in fact, get to live out these expectations. We got to have our school dances, our pep rallies, and cheer together on Friday nights. We got to grow closer together as friends and classmates while learning, laughing, and sometimes struggling together. Even in those rushed mornings when I found myself stuck at the Winterfield light, I could remind myself that just because this light is making me late and I'm a little frustrated, at least my day doesn't end like this. But my days didn't end in the same feeling of frustration brought on by the morning traffic. Rather, they ended with joy because of the people and experiences of Midlothian High School. Even the smallest interactions, like laughing with classmates, had the ability to brighten any day, no matter how it started. This is a place where we have become the people we are today with the help of so many beloved teachers and friends along the way. It is the people here and the resilience of this class that are the reasons that our 4 years didn't end how they began. It is my hope that as we leave, we can hold on to the idea that together, as a class, we overcame so much adversity. I believe that our story, maybe even more so than the 2019 NCAA tournament, is a story of redemption and a display of how even when something gets off to a rocky start, we have the ability to change the outcome. In life, we will inevitably face challenges, ones that will test us and force us to grow. But I believe that having faith when it is hard and holding those around us closely who support and guide us through challenging times, we will always make it through. When times get tough, it is my hope that you think back on the wisdom of Kyle Guy and remind yourself that even if life is hard right now, it doesn't end like this. I won't hold us from walking across this stage any longer, but I do want to say that I am so proud of each and every person graduating today, and it has been the biggest joy and honor to be your classmate over the past 4 years. Thank you for making this place special, and every place you go in the future will be so incredibly lucky to have you. You have all put in so much work to get here today, and just know that that hard work never goes unnoticed. I am so proud to be part of this class, and I can't wait to see everything we will accomplish in life. Congratulations, class of 2024, and go Midlo forever. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming our class Valedictorian, Reese Barrett.
Welcome graduates, families, and friends. It is my honor to be the Midlothian class of 2024 valedictorian. When I realized that I was in the running to be valedictorian and that I would have to give a speech, my first emotion was sheer panic. Public speaking is not my forte, so this will be short and sweet. As I stand in front of you today, I am reminded of a story that my mom told me when I was growing up. During my aunt's graduation from medical school, the speaker asked the crowd, "Do you know what they call a medical student who graduated last in the class?" The answer was a doctor. This story is meaningful because it showed me that it does not matter if you were first or 400th in the class. All that matters is that you are here today. You did it, you embraced all the challenges thrown your way, and made it to the end. As we look forward to the future, here are my wishes for you. I wish that you all take something positive, even something small, away from your high school experience. My positive takeaway is that relationships are important. Whether it is with peers, teachers, or administrators, the relationships I cultivated at Midlothian allowed me to grow as a person and make me who I am today. My second wish is that you are excited about your future, whatever it may be. Everyone's future will look completely different, but it should be true to you. I am excited to finally grow in a new environment other than Midlothian, Virginia, and be exposed to new experiences and meet new people. My last wish is for each of you to just be happy. Do whatever it takes to find happiness in your life, live in the here and now, and spend time doing what you enjoy. Over the years of studying for long periods of time and turning down invitations from friends, I have realized that it is equally as important to take time for myself and go do the fun things than to try and earn a perfect score. And finally, I have a request for you. Before this day is over, please take a moment to think about the support and guidance that got you here today, and tell them thank you. My mother is my rock, and I would have never made it here through the tough times without her and her support, so my thank you goes to her. I hope everyone has an amazing day and are proud of themselves for getting to this point. Congratulations.
And now, to introduce our top 10 students, please join me in welcoming our Assistant Principal, Mr. Legao.
Each year, Midlothian High School honors the top 10 graduates based on their grade point average. We honor these students for their accomplishments. The following students were previously recognized and received their medal at our senior scholarship ceremony. We ask that each of you stand and remain standing when your name is called to be recognized for your impressive accomplishment. Number 10 is Jordan Tucker. In the fall, Jordan plans to attend Virginia Tech, where he plans to major in mechanical engineering. Number 9, Nico Karp. In the fall, Nico plans to attend the College of William and Mary, where she plans to major in history. Number 8, Haley Tucker. In the fall, Haley plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in nursing. Number 7, J.D. Railsback. In the fall, J.D. plans to attend the College of William and Mary, and his major is undecided. Number 6, Edwin Jose. In the fall, Edwin plans to attend the University of Virginia, where he plans to major in either chemical or biomedical engineering. Number 5, Adam Burke. In the fall, Adam plans to attend Virginia Tech, where he plans to major in mechanical engineering. Number 4, Ava Wolovic. In the fall, Ava plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in biochemistry. Number 3, Leah Russo. In the fall, Leah plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in global studies. Our salutatorian for the class of 2024 is Megan Lamberson. In the fall, Megan plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in accounting. Our valedictorian for the class of 2024 is Reese Barrett. Reese plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to double major in commerce and psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 graduates. Thank you and congratulations to our top 10 graduates. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Abel to the podium.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Legal, and congratulations to our top 10 students. I know that each of you have worked extremely hard throughout your school years to finish with these impressive GPAs. And I say impressive, they continue to get higher and higher every year. On behalf of the entire Midlothian High School faculty and staff, I extend both greetings and a heartfelt congratulations to the class of 24. As always, prior to addressing everyone this afternoon, you've already received some deserving praise and some words of wisdom from our county leaders and 3 of your peers. Not sure if I can offer much more meaningful or memorable advice and supporting remarks. I can recognize that I'm the only person that's standing between you and your diploma and hopefully a fun celebratory dinner, so I'll try to keep it brief. Before I share those brief remarks, I do want to take just a couple minutes to thank some people who contributed to success. First, I would like to thank Dr. D and his team for all your support. They truly go above to lead the 4th largest school division in the state with a personalized touch. In addition to his countless hours and responsibilities, he has come to Midlothian High School many times to personally recognize students and faculty, and he has joined me at many Midlo events. When you're the leader of a 60,000 plus school division, I know that is no easy task, and when you're working on your 47th year, which terrifies me thinking if I can make it that far in education, and your retirement year, that's even more impressive. So thank you to you and your team. And speaking of his team and gratitude and retirement, I would be remiss if I did not thank our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Joe Tylas, his mentorship and incredible leadership as he's dedicated 43 years in education, 37 with Chesterfield County Public Schools. So I want to wish Dr. Tylas thank you and congratulations. And I want to thank Ms. Hudgens, our board representative, Mr. Miller, our board of supervisors representative. They make incredibly difficult decisions each and every day, and they have people tugging them in every direction. But both of you have clearly demonstrated to me you truly want what's best for our students. And Ms. Hudgens has already attended multiple Midlo events and has proactively reached out to me to ask how she can support our students and our faculty. So thank you guys. And thank you to Midlo's finest. That's how I refer to these amazing adults. Some are on stage with me, some are sitting to your left and to your right, and several others are out there performing duties today during today's ceremony, and some are even sitting in the crowd as proud parents. So I want to say, I know how proud you are, Mr. Abel, Ms. Brown, Ms. Jones, Dr. Rand, and Mr. Wilson, proud teachers and parents of graduates. Many of Midlo's finest have communicated with you guys at all hours of the day and evening. With Canvas, it's hard to get away from you guys to answer questions and provide some much needed guidance. While they're experts in their content area, they truly pride themselves on teaching the whole student, doing the best they can to make sure you leave Midlothian High School prepared to take on whatever lies before you. So thank you, teachers. And now I often refer to Midlo as a community of excellence, and a key component of that community is the parents and guardians who have been there to support their student. Whether they're supporting them, our school programs through volunteerism or donations, those long drives to camps and games, acting as an Uber driver, taking you everywhere around until they finally turn 16 and you guys eventually come in with that TDL. And I don't know who's more excited, the parents or the student, when you guys come in with that license. They're often giving much needed advice or just providing an ear to listen or a shoulder to cry on. Parents and guardians, Midlothian High School would not be what it is without you, and some of these students would not be here without you. So thank you, parents and guardians. And that's your cue, students. Yeah, platform. And last but not least, thank you, students. Thank you for sharing with us your amazing talents. Thank you for sharing your kindness. Thank you for sharing your creativity with us. Thank you for sharing your sense of humor, which makes my job so much more fun because you guys keep me on my toes all the time. Thank you for your hard work, determination, and efforts during your time here at Midlothian High School. I'm once again in awe of the graduating class. And before I read my remarks that are written down, this is from the heart. Dr. Bose and I said after the senior awards ceremony, and it was reiterated again when we met yesterday at graduation rehearsal, you guys are one of the most respectful classes, and I don't want the members from 2022 or 23, I saw a few of you out there, to get upset, but this class was amazing. You guys are awesome and so respectful and attentive, so that's truly from the heart. But I've shared so many awards and recognitions at the awards ceremony, at your scholarship night, at National Honor Society ceremonies, and I will mention that the class of 24 has earned, offered, and accepted scholarships now for over $4 million, so congratulations to you guys. And as Dr. D had them stand up already, we know several are going on to serve our country in the military, so thank you as well. As I said, can never clap too much for that. As I said, you are a talented, determined, and passionate group. You're a special group for many reasons, but one unique reason is that you are that centennial class. You have the 100th graduating class from Midlothian High School, and that's identified by the symbol that only you will wear on that stole that says 100 years. Midlothian High School and our community has endured a lot of changes over 100 years, and similarly, your class has endured a lot of changes just over the past 4 years. When Midlothian High School began in the early 20th century, it endured the Great Depression. When you started out as freshmen, you all endured some depressing times as well that included that virtual and hybrid learning as we all navigated COVID. Midlothian High School also then experienced many physical changes, starting at what resembled a house on an unpaved road, which is now Midlothian Middle School, and that school has gone through many facelifts and additions. The high school then moved to our current building in '84, also experiencing multiple additions and improvements over the past 40 years. As I look out at each and every one of you, I know that many of you have grown both physically and emotionally, but you have matured so much, as I mentioned earlier, and you've experienced and overcome so many challenges and changes that makes me so proud. And finally, just like Midlothian High School has demonstrated a century of excellence and an amazing reputation, Your class has demonstrated excellence in so many ways during your high school years. Truly too many to name, unless you truly want me to stand up here for another 30 minutes and brag about the school and each and every one of you, and I know that's not what you want. As we recognize our century of excellence with your graduating class, remember these things. Remember to celebrate the past, but at the same time, learn from the past. Live in the present, and try to be present when you're around others. Plan for your future, but most importantly, you control and make your future. I know you can go on to do great things, class of 2024, and honestly, I expect nothing less. I'm so proud to serve as the principal of this awesome school and community. I thank you for that opportunity. I wish you congratulations, and one last time for the parents that hear me invade their home on the phone, go Midlo! Now, before I call Dr. Bose, who will, for the 11th year in a row, announce each graduate, which she does with the utmost sincerity and dignity, I would like to share that this will be Dr. Bose's last time doing so. She will retire after 11 years as an assistant principal at Midlothian High School. So thank you, Dr. Bose, for taking such good care of us, and I think Jeffrey has a little something for you. I was honestly trying to get her to tear up before she has to call the names and make it even more challenging than it already is. She'll keep it together. She's a pro. And now, for the moment you have been waiting for so patiently, we will issue our graduates their Midlothian High School diploma. It's all yours, Dr. Bose.
Thank you for your kind words. I am so appreciative of everybody that I've worked with, and I too, I love this senior class. You all have just been wonderful to work with. So, without further ado, let's get this show started. Our first 2024 graduate is Lena Hatim Abed. Riley Noel Abel. Isabella Jasholi Exilian. Ryan Jacob Ahmad Ashabone. Jack Henry Joseph Adams. Reagan Delaney Advocate Ross. Bethlehem Espal Again. Oscar Davion Franklin Aguirre. Bassam Syed Ahmed. Angela Adwa Penyon Akoto. Gabriella Adwa Kakro Akoto. Raza Hazam Al-Rabwi. Alia Mahidi Al-Assad. Sarah Esther Elizabeth Ali. Danielle Lauren Allen. Heather Victoria Allen. Ariana Maria Altadonna. Walker Michael Anderson. Tyler Alex Anderson Rojas. Phoenix Arrington Andes. Riley James Andrake. Elaine Maria Anil. Rasan Idarian Archer. Kayla Arias Ramos. Dalton Kelly Atkins. Tiara Ann Suzelle Augustin. Myrna Ramon Aziz. Nathan Mark Babb. Alexander Dviko Babich. Rebecca Claire Baculus. Elise Hijen Beck. Kylie Greer Bailey. Hannah Elizabeth Ball. Joseph Angelo Bampton. Weston Allen Barker. Caroline Grace Barnhouse. Reese McKenna Barrett. Madison Nicole Batten. Holden Edwards Baudouin. Connor William Beshen. Laura Grace Behringer. Rania Ben-Hajlarbi. Griffin Ty Bennett Wynn. Andrew Jordan Benzinger. Knox Wheeler Berry. Maxwell Gray Berry. Alanis Betancourt. Joseph Robert Carmine Betlow. Emma Marie Blankenship. Spencer James Boland. Grayson Riley Bone. Reagan Michelle Booker. Ashton Dylan Bracy. Azure Treasure Bradley. Tiana Monalisha Bradley. Vincent Daniel Bradley. Cooper Townsend Bregaw. Dylan Lee Bratton Jones. Brandon Sinclair Braxton. Adam David Breed. Julie Ann Breidenbach. J. Robert Thompson. Grace Emily Bridges. Ella Gray Brenzer. Caden William Brockdorf. Hunter Dylan Brockenbrow. Leah Grace Brooks. Jacob Allen Brown. Malachi Isaiah Brown. Joseph Hunter Baginski. Anna Love Buell. Evan Hans Buell. Megan Elizabeth Bullard. Adam David Burke. Rain Amber Burke. Taylor Ann Burrows. Isabella Hayden Cabral. Christopher Ryan Caliguri. Spencer Nelson Canlon. Andrew Cullen Capehart. Catherine Elizabeth Carneal. Owen Forrest Carroll. Kaylin Elise Carter. Madison Grace Cardasano. James Christian Castle. Charles Selden Chambers. Cameron Fields Chandler. Kai Elaine Chitwood. Tyler Funerath Frim. Julia Lynn Clark. Megan Colleen Clark. Harrison Taylor Clark. Aiden Simon Claudel. Dylan Holton Claybrook. Robert Thomas Clemens. Catherine Lee Collins. Emily Ann Comer. Hannah Saunders Comer. Alexis Whitney Conant. Andrew Edward Conklin. Gavin David Connor. Jacob Ryan Kopp. Cora Merce Corcoran. Cordell Latrez Kraft. Cameron Joseph Creasy. Emma Eliza Crisp. Josie Ella Crum. Chloe Elizabeth Cumby. Morgan Kate Custis. Dylan Michael Couture. Ava Rose James Siegel. Alexander James D'Amico. Joshua Andrew Davidson. Zuzu Grace Davis. Diego Jared DeLeon Galvez. Nathan Michael Delk. Julia Nicole DeMasi. Sophia Isabella Lee DeWitt. Grant Reed Defenderfer. Alexis Noel Denora. Molly Catherine Donahue. Rhea Ann Dornan. Jacob Robert Dreyer. Maximilian Frederick Dubiel. Alea Lachey Duncan. Harper Lee Durrett. Hunter Lynn Durrett. Megan Zoe Dwyer. Braxton James Edwards. Addison Tucker Elliott. Nora Faisal El-Tuhami. Savannah Lynn Exley. Aiden Nicholas Baltus. Reese Benton Farley. James Connor Ferguson. Drew Michael Fetzko. Carter Ray Fetty. Caitlin Josephine Fitzgibbons. Patrick Joseph Fitzgibbons. Wyatt Patrick Flannery. Ashley Julia Flood. Jonathan William Fogel. Brian Nugua Foptine Camden. Emma Charlotte Force. Beckett Michael Gall. Amelia Brooke Gardner. Jacob Michael Garduno. Katrina Marie Geisler. James Rollin Gilbert. Carter Dean Gill. Michaela Robin Gilman. Alejandro Gonzalez. Yadamora Gonzalez. Maya Rose Goodman. Bridget Allison Gould. Peyton Christine Green. Emma Grace Gregory. Catherine Margaret Griffin. Elizabeth Mary Gronlin. Diana Paola Guadardo Hernandez. Austin Thomas Gully. Anish Gutha. Ariel Jafet Gutierrez Romero. Ella Battaglia Guy. Adeline Penny Hall. Trey Robert Halstead. Mia Lynn Tora Hamilton. Morgan Butler Ham. Lauren Elizabeth Hamelman. Abigail Bird Handley. Kylie Ryan Harcum. Katie Michelle Hardiman. Cheris Anita Harrell. Nathan Daniel Harrington. Leah Donis Harrison. Riley Elizabeth Hatcher. Addison John Hebb. Bartley Greenwood Abear. Taklu Yisak Hemi. Diego Fernando Hanau Ospina. Arseni Hirosimov. Jamison Douglas Herndon. William Joseph Hines. Joshua Friedrich Hens. Jackson Patrick Hoball. William Prescott Hodge. Clara Margaret Hoagland. Austin Michael Holder. Isabella Grace Holland. Leon Antonio Hopkins II. Kian Isaiah Hottinger. Noah Harrison House. Clara Elizabeth Huff. Robiel Barakat Hunanyao. Tatum Elizabeth Isaacs. Sarah Dana Ix. Anna Elizabeth Jackson. Spencer Scott Jackson. Skyla Ashana James. Daisy Eileen Janning. Lawrence Arnez Ray Jeanette. Brendan Matthew Jennings. Sarah Elizabeth Jensen. Gianna Nicole Johnson. Joseph Donald Jones. Kimberly Gale Jones. Edwin Jose. Jameer Lambert Joseph. Andrew Hayuk Ju. Bryant Michael Julian. Addison Grace Carluck. Nathan Bradley Carluck. Nico Kathleen Julie Karp. Catherine Zoe Kays. Catherine Danielle Keith. Eden Kelly Cranfield. Isabel Grace Kern. Caroline Emily Kidd. Jenny Kim. Isaac Hajen Kim. Charles David Kleiber. Seth Michael Klotz. Ethan Hart Knoll. Gabriella Rose Knoll. And Lexi Marie Knoll. Andrew Samuel Konstantinakis. Mark Aiden Katezik. Riley Adair Crone. Caitlin Michelle Kubaiko. Emily Sue Culpa. Lily Elizabeth Ladner. Megan Lucille Lamberson. Isabella Grace LaMonica. Christian Isaiah Lanier. William Robert Lanyon. Samuel Broderick Laser. Max Logan Law. Skylar Isabella Law. Ava Juliana Lawrence. Dominic Edward Lawton. Hannah Lee. Isaac Jehoon Lee. Josephine Amelia Lent. Amelia Grace Leonard. Diego Armando Leonidas Cesane. Lena Elise Lively. Emily Diane Lloyd. Landon Grant Locke. Musamil Khan Lodi. Gavin Lee Logwood. Liam Michael Long. Sophia Alexis Long. Benjamin David Longstaff. Lara Marie Laux. Nathan David Lovaz. Kate Evelyn Lowe. Tori Jane Lowe. Thomas Joshua Luden. John Gavin Lyle. Elizabeth Charlotte Moss. Patrick Allen Mabry. Paige Lee MacDonald. Madeline Diane McEwen. Leslie Larissa Madrid Segovia. Cortland Elizabeth Malone. Erin Rebecca Maloney. Danielle Lynn Marmo. Jalen Janelle Marr. Madison Rose Marshall. Reagan Anley Marcelli. Ethan Gregory Martin. Chase Michael Matheny. Taylor Ashley Matheny. Jordan Alexander Matson. Maddox Ray Mays. Alexandra Gail Mazulovich. William Henry McAuliffe. Liam Alexander McBride. Joshua Devon McClinton. Lauren Riley McConnell. James Joseph McGivern. Gunnar Dally McKee. Dylan Thomas McKnight. Ella Kathleen McKnight. Kyle James McLeod. Luke William McMahon. Augusta Christina McNulty. Anna Jeanette McRaney. Natalie Ann Medlin. Mackenzie Caden Mercer. Hudson Davis Meyer. Nathan Richard Meyer. Catherine Grace Miles. Mason Daniel Mikowski. Max William Miller. Lily Justine Moydell. Kenneth Robert Monroe IV. Navy Jamie Moore. Riley Lynn Moore. Caroline May Mosca. Riyadh Elias Musa. Mutono Mamba Malaka. Caroline Grace Nelson. Alessandra Renee Wynn. Brianna Elise Wynn. Faith Trinity Nims Carrera. Olivia Jade Navarre. Abigail Lee Nixon. Matthew Patrick Knuckles. Eric Joaquim Wolfgang Ogilvie. Caleb Wayne Olson. Daryl Mogaka Omuria. Natalie Marie Orr. Robert Carson Osborne. Zakira Neve Owens. Josie Caroline Painter. Jeff Junhao Pang. Ainsley Barbara Papierniak. Reagan McClendall Park. Adrian Carey Parrish. Dev A.J. Patel. Andrew Thomas Pierce. Stella Ray Pesci. Jessica Christine Percy. Lorelei Anya Persinger. Crystal Iola Person. Leland Christian Peterson. Camille Lauren Marie Phillips. David Harris Phillips. Makai Keyshawn Phillips. Pierce. Casey Roger Pyle. Lily Catherine Pittman. Jackson Scott Pomeroy. Elena Rose Porter. Noah Ethan Emil Powell. Kate Elizabeth Precopio. Tatum Modell Prevatera. Ava Bryn Price. Jennifer Rose Puccio. Layla Zakia Pugh. Skylar Celeste Quina. James Douglas Railsback. Gabriel Liam Ramirez Hannon. Isaiah Julius Ramos. Ava Michaela Reese. Sincere Jamin Rembert. Gavin Robert Renschler. Andrew Manyaga Rice. Natalia Victoria Rife. Aiden Kenneth Risk. Victoria Alexandra Rivera. Addison Lee Rodal. Addison Jordan Rogers. Nicholas Michael Romano. Brandon Troy Ross. Gabriella Lauren Ross. Caden Samar Ross. Layla Michelle Royster. Kyra Yasmin Ruano. Samara Rono Carrerio. Isaac George Roosh. Scott Conrad Roosh. Leah Jeanette Russo. Caleb Orion Sally. Adriana Janelle Salomon. Emma Nicole Salzman. Jordan Samuel. Emerson Page Sanders. Corinne Cynthia Saunders. Cameron Ashton Sawyer. Jessica Danielle Sawyer. Brady Michael Schlinsker. Nolan Schmid. Owen Schmid. Caitlin Nicole Schnabel. Ashlyn Nicole Schooley. Jared John Schumann. Anna Reeves Schwan. Dior Monique Scott. Josiah Micah Thomas Scott Trainum. Eleanor Grace Searcy. Christopher Ross Siegler. Giovanni Emmanuel Semiday. Austin Frederick Sewell. Aiden Nicholas Shelby. Stephen Michael Siegel Jr. Brooke Nicole Simon. Gavin Cooper Smith. Jackson Thomas Smith. Catherine Rose Smith. Shane Scott Smith. Lauren Campbell Smithson. Edie Baby Sperry. Eliza Pearl Stevens. Owen Michael Stevens. Kayla Mackenzie Stiltner. Chloe Serene Story. Madison Alexis Stout. Ellis Louise Strasberg. Alicia McKinley Strello. Jovan Strenick. Starita Joe Stroud. Dory Michelle Sturts. Caroline Grace Sulanki. Ava Alexis Swartzwelder. Wyatt Allen Swift. Nathan Grant Tambourine. Emma Julia Taylor. Eliana Asai Tejada Zulita. Zachary Owen Terrian. Kylie Jewel Thompson. Taylor Nathaniel Thornton. Jackson Henry Thurlow. McKenna Grace Tiller. Lauren Ryan Todd. Austin Garrett Tolan Mask. Day Tolliver. Elizabeth Grace Townsend. Matthew Cole Trueblood. Ethan Mark Non Truong. Elizabeth Ann Tucker. Haley Jacqueline Tucker. Jordan Paul Tucker. Kayla Jean Turnbull. Ava Jupiter Turner. Hunter Ray Underhill. Elena Michelle Graham Underwood. Carly Elise Varela. Lauren Marie Venable. Davis Alexander Walsh. Kai Lexi Ward. Craig Michael Warwick. Grace Anara Watson. Sophia Weatherly Weber. Juliana Marie Weingartner. Braden Michael Welch. Dayana Soleil Tatiana Wayless. Taylor Ray Wallace. Campbell Bryce White. Henry Thomas White. Sydney Elizabeth White. Alfonso Lee Wiley III. Charlie Kentrell Wilkerson. Andrew William Wilkins. Lainey Caitlin Williams. Stella Page Williams. Ethan Edwin Williamson. Miranda Leanne Wilson. Talia Tyree Wilson. Judith Ava Walovich. Heidi Mae Wu. Yuji Wu. Isabella Asha Yates. Nico Ali Yalarde. Ella Madison Young. Addison Reese Zhang. And Nicholas Ryan Zatrinsky. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Let's have the class of 2024, please stand. Before we close out our commencement exercise today, this is one last reminder, students, please remain in your seat until it is your time to recess out. I know you do a good job. You haven't let me down yet. It is now my pleasure to share the following. Dr. Doherty, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of Chesterfield County, I hereby certify that all those members of the Midlothian High School class of 2024 present here have fulfilled each requirement for graduation and therefore awarded a Midlothian High School diploma or certificate with all the rights and privileges thereunto becoming. I'm gonna try that again. Thereunto belonging with your diploma. Students, at this time, you may now move your tassels from the right of your cap to the left, signifying you are an official Midlothian High School graduate. I now declare the commencement exercise Midlothian High School to be adjourned. Congratulations again, good luck and best wishes, class of 2024. Go get 'em.